Jersey for the latest and me for the rest of the day's news at 6:30.
Right, 30 years ago this week, the residents of a certain close in Liverpool were first seen on our screens. Over the next 2 decades, they would bury a body under a patio, screen TV's first kiss, and make a window cleaner called Sinbad a household name, and we all loved it.
I certainly did. It was my favourite. Liverpool are marking the anniversary at the city's museum this weekend. Our reporter Sarah Rogers has been speaking to the man who brought us Brookside.
Brookside first hit our screens in November 1982.
I killed your son. I was drugged up to the eyeballs.
Brookside pushed the boundaries of what was socially acceptable on TV at the time, including, of course, that kiss. Brookside Close is now a residential cul-de-sac, and as far as we know, there are no cults being formed here, and nobody's hiding under the patio of number 10. It has, however, been around 10 years since it was last on our screens, so why are we bothering to mark its 30th birthday?
People have grown up with this programme for 20 years. Why are you just ditching them? Everywhere I've been since it finished, people have always said, like, when's it coming back? Are you going to bring it back? Can we have it back? And I always respond and say, look at the grey hairs, where do you think I got them from?
The show was cancelled in 2003, and now that famous sign makes its home in the Museum of Liverpool.
What I can't believe is that I'm actually old enough to be an exhibit. It just makes you realise how much has gone past.
Oh, God, you ever? I want you to! Leave me alone, will you? Leave me alone!
What do you think the image was?
Well, it's just the same as everywhere else, And I got myself into trouble in the city by saying, well, that's how marketing slogan should be. Come to Liverpool, it's just average. And by that, you mean, actually it's got great bits, but it's got difficult bits. When people go on about the image of the city and all that, they're making a mistake thinking that we actually care.
Favourite episode, favourite scene?
I suppose the favourite is the first one. Actually sort of getting it up on air.
I know Brookside isn't coming back, but do you think there is actually space for something like that?
I can't see anywhere where there'd be anybody who would have the courage to actually do it. I'm going back to writing, but I'm going to do it in novel form. And so I'm taking the elements of Grange Hill, taking the elements of Hollyoaks, taking the elements of Brookside, putting them all together into a fictional northern town. And that'll be out next year, so that will be what Brookie should be.
Trevor Jordache.
Oh, those were the days. The Saturday omnibus was my favourite. Now let's get the latest weather forecast. Here's Joe.